What is up, BBL crew? This is your boy, Perfect Blue, here with week 4 of the Bandless Battlers League, where your San Diego State Azelfs will be taking on the Calgary Infernapes, coached by Aaron2420. So yeah, we're against Aaron again, and if you guys didn't know, Aaron is actually the commissioner of the league, so yeah, another fierce battle. This is the 4th time we've met in the BBL. Like, 2 of them have been meme games, so, like, we can gloss over that, but still, like, 4th time. So, yeah, just a daily reminder, we are doing this for her, and her only, Aaron thinks that, like, she doesn't love me, but she clearly loves me more than, Miku loves him. Miku told me in bed last night, so yada yada yada. Let's get on with his team. So, as you can see here, Aaron is rocking with the Megaments, Clefable, Ferrothorn, Suicune, Crocodile, Raikou, Venomoth, Gothorita, Mischievous, Monferno, and Regigigas. So as you can see here, Aaron only has 7 Pokemon on his team, kind of like how Gypsy was last season. Like, yeah, he only has 7 Pokemon. So, considering that, we need to prep for the 7. Venomoth, it could have came, but the other 6, I was like, yeah, this can all realistically come to this game and be a solid bring. So, Megaments, very scary. Yeah, need to find ways around that. And, yeah, let's get right into the team. So, oh, look at that. Oh my god. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to start with, King Boo, the Mega Gengar here. This is enough speed for the Megaments, as, you know, he should speed creep Azelf in air. I know he will, but, like, I can't risk this, outspeeding me, so, like, yeah, I have to run this. And it's not like I need the bulk too much, so, yeah, I guess I can, kind of get away with that just a little bit. So, yeah, something I was predicting was, like, with Crocodile, let's think about this. I have a Togekiss, and I have a Hydreigon. So what moves, because of Scarf Croak, that's a pretty good Mega Gengar Revenger, if I were to say so myself. Like, does he run, like, Stone Edge and Superpower? Like, what kind of stuff does he run? So, like, that's just something to think about as, I guess, like, you know, hard Mega Gengar, predicting his Superpower. Yeah, I didn't bring Hydreigon, so, I mean, it wouldn't work, but, you know, that's just nice to think about. Yeah, 4 moves here. I wanted Shadow Ball just as, like, a neutral thing to hit everything. Like, it hits everything except for, like, Regigigas, which, like, that's not coming. And, Crocodile, I guess it doesn't hit that hard. But if Crocodile's switching in, it's, like, he's making risky plays. So Shadow Ball is really, like, no drawback, most situations. Unless if, like, you know, I can see some, or, like, I'm trapping things with this. What am I saying? So, yeah, Shadow Ball is just nice, just for stuffs. So, yeah, also before, like, a Mega Evolve, he can obviously switch into something, so Shadow Ball is just nice for that. I don't think he goes hard Crocodile on the Mega Gengar, as that can be a very risky play for him. Next, we have Guilty Kiss, the Togekiss. Beautiful, beautiful performance last week. Here we have this week. So, this set, Scarf Stone Edge from Jolly Crocodile does a max of 49, which means, oh boy, even if I do lose the leftovers, I will be able to work around with that. Dazzling Gleam Fire Blast hits everything. Like, what else do I really need? I wanted Air Slash just to be able to flinch Clef down, but I figured with Nasty Plot, I will just be able to slowly break that thing by setting up nasty plots, as well as, like, Dazzling Gleam, 2 shots Ments, you know, prevents the Ments Roost, very important, because it's like, if I ran Air Slash, then Ments just roosts on me and sets up in, oh no, Mega Ments is, like, okay, first 4 weeks, Zygarde 100, Zygarde 50, Rayquaza Mega Ments, like, oh boy, you know, it works out for this boy right here, but we can go over that later. Yeah, so I take 2 from that Crook. The speed here, it's technically for Coon, but I wanted to make sure I outsped something, like, to support one of my other mons. So yeah, you're going to see this 108 speed here. That is creeping the Suicune. So yeah, need to keep that speed tier in mind a little bit. So next one we have here is Metagross. This is enough attack to like just do a lot of damage to his team. Didn't really need more to, in terms of damage rolls, just overall. Like, I'm not staying in for Suicune, so like, yeah, just do damage versus it, get rocks. And yeah, Bullet Punch, Meteor Mesh, Hammer Arm, and Stealth Rock, kind of my rocker. Takes two, like, this attack, like, because it doesn't hit 180, look, it doesn't hit 180, look, benchmark, there we go. Enough speed to be the same as the Kiss, like, Metagross doesn't really need it as much, but you'll see why I really want it later. And then, you know, just had enough for max HP, so I can take 2 Thunderbolts from a Raikou that is not, I guess, special attack, like a really strong Raikou, very scary, as well as, like, Megaments, Shukaberry's kind of there. Like, if he's in with Crook, I know knockoff is a play, but, like, just in case the, EQ does come off from the Megaments, I really want to be able to take the hit with the Metagross, so yeah. Next, okay, so Abomasnow here. Ignore the IVs here, because they do, Hyper Training, yada yada. It's supposed to be 108 speed. I need to know if this Abomasnow is going to be faster than, certain threats, such as the Suicune mainly. And, yeah, this puts in a lot of work versus his team. Hidden Power Fire, obviously, for the Fairthorn. SD, Ice Shard, Bullet Seed, like, holy crap, that's flames. 2 Bullet Seeds should be able to, like, break a sub, and then, you know, I just get more and more. Like, yeah, it just breaks a sub from, like, Suicune, so, can just go from there. And with Snow Warning, like, it residually chips at him, so that's cool. Next, like, Scarf Azelf, I only really needed to creep Crook here, as I do not think, he is bringing a Scarf Raikou. I mean, he can, but I just don't think that's a good set to bring just overall. So yeah, I can just creep that pretty safely. Allowed me to go modest though, like the books, whatever, like, Azelfs aren't really taking many hits anyways, like, yeah. So Psychic, obviously, kind of hits everything except Crook. Fire Blast is nice, Fairthorn, annoying, Hidden Power Ice, because, like, if Megaments gets to +1, I do want a backup way to revenge it, just in case, like, Togekiss gets chipped, or, like, yeah, I have a lot of Megaments things here. So, yeah, that's, with the Azelf. And then we have Electros here, with the Rest Talk, Drain Punch, Volt Switch. This, like, kind of nice against his team. His 2 electric switch-ins, 3 actually, will be the Fairthorn, Crocodile, and Raikou. And, like, all of them, Drain Punch is just nice for, you know, get some health back. Rest Talk, that's pretty cool, just staying alive, like, for example, if he's not Calm Mind Suicune, then it's, like, the Electros kind of sits in front of it, so that is pretty cool. Yeah, as well as, like, even Raikou, like, if he's not, like, I guess, Calm Mind Raikou, I kind of just sit in front of it, so that's a cool thing, I guess. As well as, like, Fizdef, Megaments is scary, and, like, Crook doesn't really do anything to me either, so, yeah, that is going to be the team here, as, yeah, let's get rid of that. Remember, we are doing it for her, she is amazing, we love Maki, Maki is great, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, let's get into the battle here. As you can see, Aaron decides to bring the Raikou, Venomoth, Megaments, Crocodile, Fairthorn, and Clefable. He does not choose to bring the Suicune. So, like, yikes, why did invest that speed? He also didn't bring, like, Gothorite, Mischievous, Monferno, Regigigas, but we can gloss over that. Actually, Mischievous is low-key GOAT, so yeah, let's just keep that in mind, gang. So, yeah. Leading off for my team, like, I'm just gonna pick Azelf. It's just a nice lead against everything. So yeah, we are going to lead the Azelf here, as you can see, Aaron brings the Miku skin, so, this is so sad. Challenged by Miku Nakano, oh my gosh. Neko comes out, that will be the Raikou, as, shiny and everything, you know, shiny Raikou, pretty cool. And, Azelf's gonna come out, so I'm just gonna U-turn, like, see what this wants to do. And, I'm going to U-turn here, as, that did not do too much, which does reveal that he is a bit of a bulky Raikou. And as you can see here, the sub will mean that he is still above 50%, which does mean that obviously the U-turn from a 115 base power, or no, 115 base attack Pokemon, like, won't even break a sub from this, really. So, yeah, just to keep that in mind. I'm just gonna Volt Switch here, though, because, like, Drain Punch, because he did reveal Bulk, Drain Punch is not guaranteed to break the sub, so I'm just gonna, Volt Switch here, as he does reveal the Toxic. So now we know what we're dealing with. We have Raikou with Sub Protect, Toxic, then let's assume Electric move, which means this Electros can sit in front of it, and, like, Raikou can't really do anything to it. And as long as I'm just staying asleep, like, he can't really, like, do anything to me. Of course, like, Pressure Stall is very annoying, but, like, I don't know, I could kind of just sit in front of the Raikou, can't really do anything to me, so that's pretty cool. I'm just going to go into Metagross to kind of get up my rocks here, as, honestly, I didn't feel too much of a need for it, and, like, I needed to break this sub. I didn't want anything else to get, like, take a hit, like the Mega Gengar, I didn't want that to take a hit. Azelf didn't break a sub, like, if I just spam Psychic, he could, honestly just go into the Crook. As well as, like, Abomasnow, I wanted to keep that around still, and knowing that, like, this set can't touch Abomasnow, like, Toxic, with Life Orb will, like, eventually beat me, but, you know, we can gloss over that. So thankfully, I do land the Meteor Mash, got the rocks up, ate the 2 Thunderbolts, you know how it is. So, here, just in case he goes for a Thorn, I'm just gonna Hammer Arm, you know, go for the flex, as, like, Bullet Punch won't do much anyway, so it's, like, whatever, as, Thunderbolt is gonna come off and KO the Metagross. But I can just go into Gengar, I believe, here. And remember the thing I said about, like, him never going Crook, and, like, I could just Shadow Ball? Yeah, so, like, here, a Sludge Wave never kills this Raikou because he is bulky, and I'm going to click Sludge Wave anyways, as he does choose to go into the Ferrothorn, so, like, that's a really good play by me, IMO, and, yeah, we are going to, let's this Ferrothorn in for free, and, like, it gets a free Gyro Ball and something where I could go into my Electros, but I don't have a Defogger, so it's like, yeah, that's a horrible play, I don't know what I was thinking there. So here I'm just going to land the Focus Blast because I am good. I was blessed by Money Guy before this game, so, like, my luck was actually unbeatable. He's just going to Gyro Ball because I do have a bit of bulk, and I'm not the fastest Gengar. I'm going to take that hit, as well as, I'm going to switch out here, actually. I don't want to get Pursuit Shot by the Crook now, and I do see he is in range of the Drain Punch from the Electros, so I can just go for that here if he wants to, like, stay in, or, like, he could honestly, like, switch into anything and that'd be totally fine, because I could just Volt Switch the next turn. If you went Crook, then, like, Crook's not really the play against this. Plus, like, I didn't reveal the Drain Punch, so, like, he didn't probably know, like, what my set 100% was. So, yeah. As you can see, Electros will be able to pick up the KO here, as it is now a 5-5 game. But, I believe he goes Clef here, so, yeah, watch the big fat Clef come out, yeah, this is Clef, so, yeah, shiny Clef, very scary Pokemon, Clef is mean, we hate Clef. So, it's just going to Moonblast here. It does reveal that, like, not really special attack invested, that is pretty cool to know. Volt Switch is going to come off, I do get a crit, I did not see this, so I thought this was Fizz-Def, so I'm just going to go into my Mega Gengar and, like, do whatever. Hopefully he's not, like, Kabiya Psychic or anything like that, because Sparks bought me last week, so yeah, we can gloss over that, though. So I'm just going to Sludge Wave here. It is going to knock out the Clef. He can't switch or anything. Mega Gengar is so much fun. So, yeah, next thing he goes into is Venomoth, I believe? No, Crook. Well, oh, no, crap, he'd go Crook. Yeah, so I'm just going to go Togekiss here. If he wanted to pursue, like, that was fine, because I could just go Togekiss after and work from there. But, yeah, he's just going to knock off here. And, I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam, like, could be just nice for damage. I know Venomoth is a play here, but, like, felt like there was no need to predict that. So, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna beat guys. The dog decided to be dumb. Anyways, yeah, Venomoth is going to come out here, and as you can see, Dazzling Gleam, it does reveal that he really is no bulk, so nice to know, I guess. But here, he is just going to he can sleep powder, he can quiver, he can do whatever. So I'm just going to go into my Electros, kind of like, if he wants to sleep powder, that's cool, but yeah. So he's just going to Sludge Bomb here, and yeah, so that happens. As I'm just going to rest here just in case. You know, it'd be cool to have Eagle alive still for the threat that is Mega Men's, but I do have the Scarf Azelf still, as well as Abomasnow, and it's not really doing any early game breaking, so yeah, I didn't feel I needed Electros too much, plus like Togekiss, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to go into this. If he is Scarf Sludge Bomb, it is a roll in my favor, so yeah, just go and take that chance, but he is not, as Venomoth is going to go down here, and he is going to go into the Crook. So I feel like Pursuit's coming here, so I'm just going to stay in and eat it like a champ, because I be like that. And yeah, so Pursuit does come off, and you know, just on the off chance he wanted to like Stone Edge this and like whatever, I could just really go into my like bopping with Focus Plus, I don't know. And yeah, so I'm gonna go Togekiss here, as I can just like, you know, Nasty Plot, Roost, whatever I can do. So yeah, that's gonna come off. I'm just gonna Nasty Plot, as from that range I could have lived a Mega Men's hit, so that was really cool. If he wanted to go Raikou, then like I could have taken the hit as well, because he wasn't the most special attack invested Raikou, and I could have just Dazzling Gleamed him, you know, chip that down a bit. So I'm just gonna Roost here. Like, he's at +1 pursuing me, but like this still does nothing. I'm Guilty Kiss, you know how it is. So yeah, this Crook is going to pursue once again, and I'm just going to get to +4 just to be able to secure the kill on the Raikou, as just in case, you know, he can never be in like, this Crook's not doing anything to me anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to Roost one more time, and then I'm going to attack, as it's kind of like, yeah, okay. Togekiss does this to people. It's very fun. So yeah, Pursuit's going to come off here, but I am just going to kill this with the Dazzling Gleam, I believe. So that is really cool, as yeah, obviously gets bopped. Here he has Raikou and Mega Men's left, so he can kind of choose what to go into. Kaguya comes out. I can tell that's Mega Men's. Yeah, he takes Rocks. It's not going to help him though. Like, even if Rocks weren't off, like, we're off the field, this Dazzling Gleam will do a lot to this Mega Men's, as yeah, just going to get bopped by this. But you know, this is a Mega Men, so I don't. You never know what it can do. He's just gonna click return, and as you can see, yeah, Mega Men's is dumb. Look how much that does, like, to Defensive Kiss. That's just dumb, bro. So yeah, Raikou is the last one left. I have no reason, like, to keep this around, so I'm just gonna sack it. Like, no need to save diff, because you never know what could happen. So yeah, I do have the Scarf Azelf and the Abomasnow in the back though, so I'm just gonna sack this off here. Like, yeah, if you wanted to get cheeky and like start setting up subs, like, I did have ways around that, so that was really cool. But I'm going to go into Abomasnow here. Kind of negates his leftovers, so that is really cool. As you know, Newman comes out. Newman going for the clean against Aaron. As yeah, Shiny Abomasnow is here, and I believe I'm just going to Bullet Seed here. Or do I SD? I'm not sure. I believe I just Bullet Seed. Yeah, that's kind of the safe play. As yeah, Bullet Seed is going to come off there, and I should be able to break a sub with 2 Bullet Seeds because I am Life Orb, so that is nice to know. As yeah, I'm just going to Bullet Seed here. He is just going to try to sub up on me, but as you can see, Abomasnow is just so good at this game, and Bullet Seed, yeah, 1 and then 2, and as you can see, this one's going to crit, so like it's just going to break this up 100%, so yeah. And then the third Bullet Seed is going to come off. That confirms that like 2 definitely break the sub to me, so that is really nice to know. As yeah, this Abomasnow, it can just sit in front of this Raikou. I know his set and everything. He's just going to Toxic it, you know, go for some extra damage, but this, with the Scarf Azelf in the back, this is going to be a good game, basically. Yeah, so Obama still is going to Bullet Seed. I only get 2 hits because Money Guy didn't give me enough luck. This is so sad. And Hail, it's not going to knock him out, so he's just going to protect for 1. You know, go for protects. Do that whole thing. He does technically have a chance if he just spams protect to a range where I don't think there is a way, because like Obama will just die before it's Raikou can get to a range where it can live a Azelf Psychic. So yeah, I'm just going to spam my shirt until he cannot protect anymore, and that is going to be a GG to AA round 2 for 20. As you know, I win the battle of the waifus. You know how it is. I'm just way better at this game. I don't know what to say. Like, it's just, you know, it's whatever. Just beat down Aaron. That's always a fun thing to do, honestly. Like, yeah, but anyways, yeah, other than that, good game to Aaron. He did make some changes after. I'd advise you check them out, like, when he uploads them, obviously. Like, those are some pretty flimsy changes that he decides to make. Like, you could see a lot of moving around, and that could be very, very scary for other people to play against, because I have seen these changes, and they are very scary. Yeah, that'll be a GG. Next week, we are against my boy ClutchSometimes, Kansas City Kingdras. And, yeah, Clutch is my boy. I'm looking forward to playing him. If you guys did enjoy, just shitpost in the comments below. I don't really care. Have a wonderful day, and peace.